I'm here today on Skype with Petri Lindroos, guitarist and vocalist of one of my favorite bands, Ensiferum. The band has a new album on Metal Blade called One Man Army, their sixth and the fourth with Petri at the helm. So thanks for taking the time to talk with We Love Metal today, Petri.
No problem.
All right. One Man Army. I've been listening to it for a couple of weeks now. Seems to gain some energy that a lot of us thought that the last album was lacking in. Did you guys see this as an intentional way to approach the album, or did it just kind of work out naturally like that?
Pretty much like 50-50 actually. Like after the Unsung Heroes album, it became pretty obvious that it's very, very slow tempo, a little bit more different album than expected.
Sure.
So yeah, we picked up the tempo for this album. Also made it a little bit more straightforward, getting in your balls type of style. So yeah, it was, could say, pretty much intentional also.
Okay.
Add some kick to it too.
Yeah. Unsung wasn't necessarily a bad album. It was just a lot different than what we've come to expect.
Exactly.
You guys in the past. So, kind of specifically about the album, like on Unsung, you guys did kind of a really long track for Ensiferum anyway, Descendants, Defiance, Domination. But this one seems to be a lot more focused than Passion Proof Power was. So what was the driving idea between trying to do this sort of song again?
I think it's just called ambition.
Uh-huh.
We like to do these longer songs. They just comes out actually pretty naturally to us, but they do take a lot of work and a lot of fixing here and there to make them as a whole song.
Sure.
That the Passion Proof Power was a little bit experimental, could say.
Definitely for you guys.
In that kind of way. So I'm not sure if that's ever gonna end up to the live set for obvious reasons. It might take us like forever to learn to play by heart, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, this new ones, I don't know, just hard to say. They just come out and we do the best we can with those ones, and I absolutely just love these new ones. They're just fabulous.
Yeah, I definitely dig it too.
Yeah,
it was nice. Was there a guest vocalist on that song?
Not that I know.
Oh, okay. One part sounds like Harry Jonsson from Tour.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. That is actually Markus.
Okay.
Yeah. When I heard it the first time, I'm like, who the hell is this one? Yeah, that's our own guy, Markus.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Most people, when they hear an album, they have a favorite song. So mine is the lead-off track, Acts of Judgment. Can you tell us a little bit about that track?
Well, it's a very, very kick-ass song.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah. So, that's gonna be the new opening track for shows. So that's gonna create some excitement since it is pretty fast and a lot of stuff happening in a fast pace. So let's see how we're gonna manage that one, but hopefully good. The main idea for that one was that we need an opening track that doesn't drag along in that much way like In My Sword I Trust.
Uh-huh.
That was, it's a great song and stuff like that, but probably not that hot as an opening track. So, we wanted to do some kick-ass stuff, and that's how Acts of Judgment came along.
All right. Yeah, you guys nailed it on that one, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
So, along the same lines, what's your favorite song on the album, and why?
Damn, that's a bad one because there's a lot of them.
There are.
Yeah. Well, Acts of Judgment, of course, and then our title song, One Man Army. Well, we also made the video out of it too.
Sure.
And well, then of course, Two of Spades.
Okay.
That is gonna be a really fun one doing live, since we added a little disco element to it.
Yeah,
also.
that was actually my next question about Two of Spades. You guys put that twist in there. I was kind of wondering, you on Stone Cold Metal you did the banjo, which was very cool, but this one is like a total out of left field. I think I had to pull over when I was driving when I heard it because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, did you see that curveball coming down?
No.
Yeah. That's been actually pretty like the most asked question so far during all the interviews what I've been doing, and it was so cool. We wanted to do also the so-called beer song for the album, and I think that one is it.
Uh-huh.
And then somebody said at the rehearsals that okay, we're gonna need some kind of C-part bridge on this one, and somebody just shouted out like, "Hey, should we do disco?" Everybody was like, "Sure, why not?" We haven't done that one before, and not that I know so many folk metal bands or metal bands overall have done any disco.
Yeah, so, that's a tough one. Maybe Teresa's with their Rasputin song, but
yeah. Well, that is not so disco as we do disco. Yeah.
No doubt.
So the idea came from that one, and we started to work on the idea, and well, you can hear the result on the album, and it was just freaking hilarious to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's gonna.
It was great. Yeah.
It's a good time.
We need to do some more disco shit. Yeah.
Ensiferum disco. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put that one out there to see what people think about that. All right. Some questions for you. Maybe delve into Petri as a musician in person. How did you get started in music and in general, and then metal specifically?
I was the first guitar what I got. I was around, I think, 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
I was just beating it up until all the strings were snapped, and then it took a couple of years more until I finally picked the guitar for real, and that was at the age of 14. So pretty much 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much heavy metal came straight at the same time. The first album, well, actually a C cassette what I got was Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction.
Okay.
So that's what got me started, and right after that one came, well, Metallica, of course, and Slayer and Pantera, bands like that.
Sure.
So, well, that's the way I got started.
And that was it. And it's all been a race since then. So.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Okay. Just wanted to ask if you have any free time. What is it you like to do outside of music? Whether it's cooking or skydiving or something kind of in between that's a hobby or interest for you?
I don't know what it is. Well, before I picked up the guitar, I was very much into sports.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing basketball and football, and well, soccer. As you might know.
Right.
Then it became at the point when those two sports were starting to overlap, so I picked basketball.
Okay.
So I played that one for like 5-6 years, and lately I've been becoming more back into sports.
Playing or just watching?
Well, I'm professional at the couch, you know. Yeah. And try to do as much as I just can.
Sure.
Outside of the band. So, go throw some hoops. Ice hockey playing over here is very popular, but the winters are not that good that there would actually be any outdoor ice that would be supporting that.
Sure.
That kind of hobby. That would be cool. Well, last time I had ice skates on is probably 20 years plus.
Mm.
So I might need some goalie gear when going on ice the first time. Just to be on the safe side.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, trying to do that one. Doing some exercising and stuff. Well, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Always like to get what you guys aren't just these people we see on stage. You're real people too. So
yep.
Everybody's got interests outside of music. I think.
Yeah.
So, all right. Hey, the band just played 70,000 Tons of Metal. I think for the third time.
Yes.
How was it this year?
It was awesome. Just I don't know. It's hard to describe how cool it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never been there, I highly, highly recommend that you go there at least once.
Okay. Well, I have not.
Yeah.
So.
It usually happens when you go once, you're gonna go again.
Right.
Yeah. So we're every time we're in if asked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, this was our third time, and it was just great. Everybody plays 2 shows.
Right.
Having a good time. It's like it is a festival on a boat, but like to compare to these European festivals what we have over here, it's so much nicer. You know, you got your own cabin, you got your own toilet, you got food 24/7, drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is just very nice, smooth atmosphere all over the place. And if you're not interested about some bands at some time, there is always something to do on the boat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very cool. I highly recommend.
Good. I'm glad you guys are finding a consistent thing to do over here in the States, which kind of leads me to the next. You didn't include a tour kind of on the back end of that one, but any plans for North American after the summer festival circuit this year?
I think there's actually plans right after the European tour, which starts in 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So
before the summer festival start. Okay.
Yeah, as it seems, yeah.
Is it
just waiting for the confirmation of that one.
Okay.
Actually, at the moment.
Is it going to be part of Pagan Fest or on your own this time?
Kind of hard to say, but I think it's not going to be related to Pagan or Heidenfest.
Okay.
Things.
All right. Yeah.
As far as I know, but I'm just a dude who plays in a band. You know, nobody tells me anything.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Time for the final question. Our website is called We Love Metal. So why do you love metal?
Because it's the best music form in the world. Very, very simple. That's
awesome.
Yeah, it is, you know. Well, there's a lot of good bands, but there's a lot of bands that, you know, just suck ass. But they're still metal. And, you know, you gotta do what you believe in. And metal is still the best, even if it's crappy.
Awesome. All right, Petri. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me and for all the listeners out there. And for you guys listening, be sure to check out One Man Army. It's a killer album.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Petri.
Yeah, you're welcome.